If you're in California right now and you've been thinking about making a move to Texas, you need to stick around and watch this. People are packing up and leaving, and they're moving to a place they never would have considered before. And that's McAllen, Texas. And I'm going to break down exactly what's pulling them here. But more importantly, what your money gets here before you actually arrive. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Cassandra, your champion realtor. I'm a realtor here in the Rio Grande Valley with over 7 years experience helping people buy, sell, and relocate to the area. Now, before we get into it, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all things real estate that's happening here in the RGV. Now, let's get into it. I've been in this market long enough to know when something is shifting. And right now, what I'm seeing is real. I'm getting calls and messages from people from California who are done. Done with the prices, done with the cost of living, done with feeling like they're constantly working and they can't get ahead. And they're asking me, Cassandra, is McAllen really worth it? Absolutely. And today I'm answering all of that. So let's talk numbers because that's where everything changes. The median home price in California right now is sitting, around $900,000? Here in McAllen though, you're getting a brand new, beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, 1,500 square feet and up, starting in the low 300,000s. That's not a typo. That's the reality if you're seriously considering making the move. And it goes beyond just houses. Groceries are lower. Gas is lower. Healthcare is more affordable. And Texas has no state income tax. None. So if you're a remote worker or you're relocating for a position, that difference shows up in your paycheck every single month. That's real money staying in your pocket. And I want to be really clear about something. Affordable doesn't mean that you're settling. Not even close. That same budget that gets you a small condo in California gets you a new home with a yard, with a garage, with square footage that you can actually live in. And in some cases, even a pool. But keep in mind that's mostly for pre-loved homes. In new construction homes, you'll almost never find a pool, but you can get one built. Typically, the cost of building a pool in our area can start between $50,000 and $60,000. I digress. The quality of life is just different here. And people figure that out fast once they come and visit in person. So what does the market actually look like right now? I just pulled up a list of over 20 active homes on the market right now that are brand new construction, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom homes, over 1,500 square feet and above. The lowest price is $270,000, all the way up to $440,000. So whether you're a first-time home buyer or you're coming from California with equity, there is something here for you. We've got established neighborhoods, the ones that look picturesque, like from a storybook, with mature trees, great neighborhoods, a real community feel. And we have plenty of new construction if you want to be the first person who has ever lived in that home. The community that most of my relocators love to move to is Tres Lagos. It's one of the only, if not the only, master planned community in the McAllen area. There's a Texas A&M University campus there, an IDEA public school, there's sidewalks, dog parks, a resort-like private community pool, an indoor private gym, shops at Tres Lagos where there's a handful of businesses and continued growth. They host farmers markets, community events. I mean, this is truly the place to be if you're relocating from out of the area. One thing that always gets people whenever they see it in person is land. You get real yard space here. You have space, privacy, and room for your family. That's not a luxury upgrade. That's just what homes in the RGV look like. All right, now let's talk about what life is actually like here. Yes, it gets hot. I'm not going to pretend otherwise, but I'm sure it's a lot better than shoveling snow any day. From May to September, we're hitting the 90s to even the low 100s. But our winters are genuinely mild. We're talking between the 50s and 60s in January. No snow, no ice, no frozen pipes, no winter storm warnings. While people in other parts of the country are digging out of snowdrifts, we're outside in a light jacket or just a t-shirt. And honestly, spring and fall here is incredible. Around the 70s and 80s, sunshine, evening walks, outdoor patios. For someone who's coming from California, that adjustment isn't even a big shift. You're already used to warmth and sunshine. McAllen just turns it up a bit in summer. The rest of the year more than makes up for it. Culturally, McAllen is genuinely one of a kind. And that means the food is incredible, the people are warm, family is everything, and there is always something going on. If you like shopping, La Plaza Mall, the best mall in the entire RGV. McAllen is growing dining, entertainment, and plenty of community events. This place has the energy, and if community matters to you, you'll feel it the moment you get here. And here's something that a lot of people don't factor in when they're coming to South Texas. SpaceX. Brownsville is about an hour drive from McAllen, Texas, and the SpaceX operation continues to grow. We're seeing engineers, tech professionals, and remote workers making their way to this area specifically. The RGV isn't just an affordable place to live anymore. It's a place where real opportunity is being built. If you're relocating for work, or if you work remotely, and you're ready for your income to actually get you somewhere, pay attention to what's happening down here. Now, before you even reach out to me, I want to be upfront about something because I respect your time and I need you to respect mine. If you are even remotely curious about relocating to the RGV, my first recommendation is simple. Come visit. Book a trip, spend a few days here, explore the neighborhoods, eat the food, and feel the city. I am not a tour guide, and I say that with love. My job is to get serious buyers into the right home. If you're not planning to make a move in the next 2 to 4 months, or you haven't made a definite decision yet, that's okay. Keep watching my videos, continue to do your research, and come back when you're ready. Because when you are ready, I want to give you my full attention. And I can only do that for people who are actually serious. I work with relocating buyers every single week and my calendar does fill up. When you do reach out, make sure you're 100% committed and ready to move forward. One more thing, and this is a non-negotiable. You need to be pre-approved before we even start looking at homes. That is step one. Always. I don't mean just knowing your credit score. I mean, I need you to know what your monthly payments are approximately going to look like for your budget, what to expect for your down payment, and what your closing costs are going to run you. You need to have that full financial picture before we even step foot in a home. And if you're not there yet, no worries. I can connect you here with a local lender here in the RGV to get the process started. Get your pre-approval handled first, and then we'll talk. That's how we make sure once we find the right home, you're actually ready to move forward on it. If that's you, pre-approved, committed, and ready to move, give me a call below so that way we can discuss your plans and we can book a meeting. We'll talk about your timeline, your budget, your must-haves, and build a real estate plan. Because by the time that you call me, you're not gonna need convincing. You're just gonna need the right agent who's ready to help you, and that's me. If this video helped you, like it, subscribe, and send it to somebody who's been going back and forth about leaving California. The RGV is ready for you. I'll see you on the next one.